She's buying a stairway to heaven.
Old man turned 98. He win a lottery and die next day. It's a black fly in Chardonnay. It's a dead road party, 2 minutes late, and it's erratic. Do you think it's like rain on a wedding day? It's a free ride when you're already paid. It's a good advice that you just can't take. And who would have thought it's the girl? Mr. Play safe was afraid to fly. Rock his suitcase.
You ready to start the press conference?
Yes.
Thank you very much.
First of all, good evening. Congratulations to Real and, of course, to my friend Chus. Real plays really well, really good, you know. Having these amazing offensive players, this kind of forwards like Musa, Hezonia, and of course, Dek, who came back, and now it's obvious that he's feeling great. And of course, with the point guards that they have, and the bigs, it's really, right now, really difficult to play against them, especially for us right now that we missed the two big fellows that we have, Milutinov Fall, and of course, Nigel is a very important player for us. My problem is that we entered the game in the first quarter having 0 assists, trying to react in anything and not to act basically defensively. And if you let them, if you let Real to play their game, they can score easily 30 points as they did in the first quarter.
It's okay.
It's okay. But then we have having 0 assists in this moment. Then we had 20 in the last 3 quarters. We have 55 points in the second half, and we have the chance to win the game, but 2 crucial offenses that we missed. 1 turnover that hurt us a lot, and of course 2-3 defensive rebounds that we missed, and then Real scored after a missing shot. Finally, it was decided for the game. One more time, congratulations to Real, but also to our players that they didn't give up, starting so bad. They came back in the game and we had the opportunity to win it. We just expect all our roster back to see our real potential. Thank you.
Questions for the coach? Please identify yourself and the company that you represent.
What weighs more in the balance for you, the sadness for the first half or the proud for the second half your team did here in Madrid? Thank you.
It's difficult to say. It's a good question, but whenever you lose the game, you can never be happy about anything. It's. I really trust our players. We have good players. Last 2-3 years, we are playing great basketball. But this year for us is really difficult because from the beginning of the season we missed so many players with a lot of injuries, and we are struggling to find rhythm and chemistry. We had 1-2 games that we play with all our team, but then immediately one after the other got injured, and we just don't know our ceiling. We cannot be sure about that. I hope that Milutinov will have a surgery tomorrow and he will be out for 2 months. But I hope Fall is going to come back, and of course Nigel doesn't have any serious. We just need to protect him today. If I have to choose something to say, I'm sad because we lost the game.
Good evening, Coach. Manuel Ferralisi, Eurodevotion. I just wanted to ask you that despite missing your two big men, like you balanced the rebound game, 39-36, despite being down 13-2 in the first quarter, and you changed the game using like Papanikolaou at 4 and Sikkim at 5, but you didn't suffer the rebound, and you were able to open the field and like punish them from 3-point.
Yes. Sigma played really well. He had 10 rebounds, if I'm not wrong, in this game. And Papanikolaou was really great, connecting everything defensively and offensively. But what really changed, in my opinion, on the second half was our fighting spirit. We said that we need to play with pride. We cannot just watch them do whatever they want. So if you have fighting spirit, even if you have problems during the game, tactical or whatever, you can cover, a lot of things. We just need the fighting spirit always. We are Olympiacos, and for this I'm happy. Last 2-3 years we fight everywhere, and this is very important for the mentality of this big club like Olympiacos.
Is that good?
Thank you.
To run, I know what you've been through. Just a simple touch and it can set you free. We don't have to rush when you're alone with me. I feel it coming, I feel it coming, babe. I feel it coming, I feel it coming, babe. I feel it coming, I feel it coming, babe. I feel it coming, I feel it coming, babe. I feel it coming.
I'm gonna take a little time to think things over. I better read between the lines in case I need it when I'm older. I know this mountain I must climb. Feels like the world upon my shoulders. Through the clouds I see the love shine. It keeps me warm as life grows colder. In my life
Good evening again. We'll start a press conference with assessment from Chus Mateo about the match and then questions for the coach whenever you want. Good evening. Okay, I believe there were two very clearly differentiated parts. The first one, we had a very round match, both up and down, choosing our shots, defending quite properly. Also, we've chosen the shots they did onto us, and we were quite consistent both forward and back. I believe we started quite well in the second half. I even believe that we had a 24 points up, but then we made a mistake on the pace. I believe the pace we've chosen when playing our attacks. Probably, and after seeing the match, I believe we will have to choose better not to change sometimes shots and to execute with more patience and more time. They were quite right on the second half from the three-pointer line as we were in the first half. We were quite right on that. And they got back on the match because they're an extraordinary team, even with the injuries. They have a lot of heart, they have a lot of pride, and it's a winning team. Therefore, I'm really happy because I win back our 11th win here at home with our fans on the EuroLeague, and that's important for sure. And we have to continue on the 5 next matches we have home, giving our fans the happiness of seeing us win. As I'm saying, I'm happy because we won the team as Olympiacos, which is really proud, and they have winning players. And well, we have to keep on working. We have lessons to learn from the first half and the second half, but I'm really happy in general because, again, sometimes we had a good basketball. We have to be more persistent with that, and we will achieve it for sure. Questions for the coach, name and the company that you represent. Over there. Norman Fernando, Remedy Television. Good evening, Chus. Congratulations on the win. Following what you were saying with your assessment, what is the message you're sending to your opponents that they still have to visit with Incentive without 11-12 here at home in the EuroLeague? I don't mind a lot the message we have to the outside. I like the message in the locker room, and the message we have in the locker room is that if we do things properly, and if we try to listen to each other, to play together, to suffer together, to make the effort together, there was a given moment where there were moments where they seemed that they were getting right back to the match. As a matter of fact, they had their option at the end, but we were able to react as a team. And all those messages, I'm more interested regarding our strength and knowing how to get out of difficult situations of what everybody else could think. What everybody else could think, if there's a team like today, like Olympiacos, a team that, as I'm saying, they know a lot and they had players that are winners, it would be more difficult for us, that's obvious. But what's important for me is that our players understand what the matches are going to, and that the collective effort is non-negotiable. Sometimes will be more right, other times will be less. I'm happy because of the win today, and I believe it's good to keep on learning things. If I remember correctly, it's the 20th win. So that's a lot, honestly, to be able to be at this point of the competition with 11 matches left. Having won 20, it's really something to take credit for. Javier Alonso from Radio Nacional, you said that the match had 2 parts. The first one you like better and the second one not so much. What would you keep from the first one, and what is the thing that you least like from the second half? The first one, I believe we chose the options quite good. Our shots, I believe we missed just 8 shots in the whole first half, 8 out of 11 and 3-pointers. Well generated because it's from the inside to the outside, from the paint to the perimeter, and those are good shots. And on the 2-pointers also very high percentage. We missed 5, I believe. And in the second half, I mean that we've chosen our options properly and we've chosen the pace properly. And in the second half, we wanted to trade shorts and thinking that from the attack we would solve everything, because that was not the way it was. We didn't defend the way I wanted. They scored 55 points in the second half. That's a lot. But we did not lose face to the match. It's true that they were quite right as we were in the first half, and I believe that was what I liked least in the second half, that we didn't choose probably the pace of the match. So many points from Olympiacos is not normal because they played at a different pace. It's true that they were coming from behind and that they play a bit differently because they don't have the fives they had and that were faster, but it's a load of points because we've chosen that pace poorly. It's not the way and we didn't defend properly as well. We got some balls back, but the rebounds were not good and the pace was not good because we changed too many baskets. That's what I think. Hello, Chus from Agente Efes. Congratulations on the win. I had two questions. First, according to what you were saying, that no choosing that pace properly. If you wanted to equal those matches because the momentum of the team, seeing that they were doing so well, do you think it's because of that? And isn't that positive because they like themselves, that they want to go forward and damage the other team? And you were saying yesterday in the press conference that Jabusel was going to be able here today. He was not there. He was at some test pending. Was the result of those tests worse than expected, or it was just a choice so he was there in the next match? Regarding the first question, I believe it's true that sometimes that's a willingness of pleasing and having everything right lead us to the mistake of having showtime for the whole time, and that's not the way it is. We have to choose our shots. There were some shots in the second half that we did answer when there was still a lot of possession to play, and I don't like that, and they know about it. And I believe there were some shots where the ball did not pass from the paint to the outside, some perimeter shots, but they did not allow it to change sometimes, the penetrations and all that. And in those moments, we were shots that were not from the inside to the outside, which is the way we liked. And sometimes we have to get the pace down because sometimes we make too many losses and we provide assists. And the losses, cheers, this is a lot. And the losses quite often are compensated with assists. If I provide assists, then I can allow myself to lose a bit more balls. Even if I recover balls, I may have some more losses. And that pace we like, but sometimes you have to choose when to do it and when not to do it. And regarding Jabusels, well, you know that he has a bit of a problem on the knees lately because he had some problems and he's just an overload. We didn't want to strain today. I hope that he's going to be there for the next match. I don't know, but I hope his pain is decreasing and it's just more a bit discomfort that not having him out, but it's something that is recurrent and sometimes it happens to him because his knees sometimes complain about the jumps he can perform and he jumps a lot. Is that good? Thank you.
Adiós.